So you wanna learn how to play Quinn, one of the most broken OP top lane roamers in League of Legends. Well, you've come to the right place. So Quinn is usually played in the top lane, but you can also play her in the mid lane, in the jungle and even as the ADC. But in the current meta, people mostly play her in the top lane. I also play her mid lane, just don't tell anyone. So which runes should you play for Quinn? Now there's many different options, but the most popular runes are definitely Electrocute and Press the Attack. Now why should you play Electrocute? You should play Electrocute if you wanna roam across the map and basically farm champs like minions. It also synergizes really well with a full-on lethality build or a crit lethality build. So why should you play Press the Attack? Press the Attack is an inferior beta rune that cannot compare to Electrocute. So you should only play Press the Attack if you're a cock. That was a joke. Come on, I was joking. Unlike Electrocute, Press the Attack synergizes real well with crit items, so if your build revolves around Infinity Edge, this should work. Now some other interesting runes that people play on Quinn are Fleet Footwork, Glacial Augment, and even Aftershock. Now all of these runes are magic dependent and clearly inferior to Electrocute. As Electrocute enables you to become the ultimate hunter and literally one-shot everyone wherever they are on the map. Now that I've convinced you that Electrocute is the best rune for Quinn, let's move on. And when it comes to laning phase, it's not much different than any other champ. You should play relatively safe. I like to keep the wave in the middle so that I can less hit minions, but also in between the last hits I want to be able to attack the enemy champion and maybe even combo them. Now Quinn combos are relatively simple. If you are used to ranged champions, it's basically just alternating in between normal attacks and Qs and Es. A popular one-shot combo would be to engage with an E, then hit a normal attack and blast a Q, then another attack. And if you're dealing with a squishy, this should take away a large percentage of their health. It's not always the best idea to engage with an E. Very often you're gonna need to save the E to disengage. Some matchups where you're gonna need to save the E to disengage would be Pantheon and Jax. Once you learn what all the champions' abilities do, and this comes with experience, you're gonna find it natural to decide how to engage and how to disengage and when to engage and when to disengage. And when it comes to build, aka items that you play on Quinn, there are definitely several options. And as I've mentioned earlier, they connect to the runes, because some runes synergize better with certain items. And if you're playing Electrocute, as you should, you're probably gonna build a full-on lethality or a crit/lethality build. And that would look something like this. You would rush Yumu's Ghostblade, Static Shiv, and Berserker's Greaves. Now as you may know, boots are matchup dependent, so you may find yourself building Ninja Tabi's or Mercury Strats, or maybe even Boots of Mobility if you need that out of combat move speed boost. Now after the core items you can build either more lethality or crit. So some useful items would be Duskblade of Draktar, Edge of Night, for the extra edginess, Phantom Dancer, you can replace Static Shiv with Phantom Dancer if you find yourself needing the Lifeline effect, Guardian Angel, Infinity Edge, or if you're going against a particularly tanky matchup, you're gonna need to take something like Mortal Reminder to remind the enemy Garen and Xin that they are bird food, I mean mortals. If you're building Electrocute, again as you should max Q and then E second for the most powerful combo. Maxing W isn't that important because you only get more vision and more speed, but it does work for some people. So let's say you have established dominance over your lane opponent and you have 2 kills or something like that and consistent farm, and you have reached level 6. And now it's time to get behind enemy lines, aka roam freely across the map and farm enemy champions like minions. Well, almost like minions. Basically every time you respawn to get items or push your wave all the way to the enemy tower, this is an opportunity to help get a kill. I said help get a kill, don't steal it, okay? Unless your teammate is literally brain dead and he wouldn't know what to do with the lead. But don't assume he doesn't know how to play, let's just assume he is decent. Now mid game you're gonna be feeding your bird off enemy corpses and working on buying your full build. Quinn is also a very individualistic champion, so you can split push any lane as long as you see it as an opportunity to help your team and not take mindless risks. Quinn can do this because she has great escapability, as long as you save your E. So an average Quinn match should last to about 25 minutes. This Quinn tutorial should get you well equipped to become a Quinn master, as long as you actually apply the information that I just told you. If you like this video, make sure to comment, like, share and subscribe, and tell me what you thought of this video.